More political violence. Are we surprised? Do any of you yet on the left? Probably not. I've had friends recently who have turned their back on me. They have called me a racist. Called me a racist because I would not identify with Black Lives Matter and agree that I have white privilege. Me, who grew up with an outhouse, grew up dirt poor. My parents died when I was 9 years old, and I benefited from white privilege. That's bullshit. But I want to talk about a man named Keese Love. Keese Love. He's the guy that you guys saw in Portland on the 17th. That was the day before yesterday. Kicking a downed man in the face and could have possibly killed him. This coward, this is how stupid he is, first of all. Did you guys know that he works for the Portland International Airport? That's your security at the Portland International Airport. So all of you woke people know that this man, this is what he thinks of you and what he would do to you. Exactly what he did to this young man by the name of Adam Hayner. First of all, Adam Hayner, everybody's like, well, why was he doing there in the first place? Well, you don't know what he was doing there. It's none of your business what he was doing there. Maybe he lives in that neighborhood. But you know what? It's a free country. And he has every right to go anywhere in that country, in our country. But got himself in the mall in the middle of one of these BLM bullshit protests, and BLM and Antifa beat him down. Actually, his girlfriend got out of the truck, and I don't know why she got out. That's unclear. Maybe he was picking her up and she was trying to get into the truck. I don't know. But if you guys watch the video in its entirety, you'll see this big black woman just blindside her from the back. She had no idea the hit was coming. And this lady slams her to the ground, and then 2 or 3 more jump on and start beating this woman. So of course Adam Hayner is going to get out of his truck and try to help his girlfriend. And for that, he was rewarded by a mob of people that beat him down and would not allow him to get to his feet. Can you imagine the indignity of being a grown man and having to ask permission to get to your feet? Having to ask permission. And he didn't. He stayed there and pretended, like any kid does whenever the kid is dealing with a school bully. They'll look away and pretend that the problem isn't right in front of you. And he started looking at his phone and pretending that he was focused on his phone. Dude, everybody's videotaping you getting your ass beat down, and looking at your phone is not going to make the problem go away. But they were watching him and videotaping, and then this one guy, Keese Love, he actually is a security guard at the Portland International Airport, and he was still wearing his uniform, his security vest, his body armor, runs up from behind, kicks this man Adam in the face so hard that he knocks him unconscious, busts his head open. You can see blood on the ground. Adam already had severe facial contusions from the beating that he had just gotten seconds earlier from the mob. And then this crowd of people who want justice for George proceeded to rob his truck, take everything he owned. Not bad enough that he just got a beating for being white. And Americans, I'm wondering, because I know all you guys tell me, well, by God, I wish that had happened to me. I wish I would have been there. I wish I'd have been there. First of all, you guys walking around with your little subcompact pocket pistol, you're not going to do a whole lot against a mob. And, well, I don't know, you might, depending on how it's used. You absolutely might, and it certainly might have saved him. I wish he would have had a pistol on him. But, you know, you guys are always talking about, yeah, well, when it comes to my front door, I'll be ready. I'll be ready when trouble knocks. Well, guess what? Trouble's been knocking for the past 85 days. It's been knocking, not only knocking, it's been kicking at your front door for the past 3 months, and nobody has done shit. Nobody on the right has done anything. A couple of small communities, guys have stood up to them and ran Antifa and BLM protests out of their town. But other than that, not a whole lot has been happening. And these two terrorist organizations are developing so much momentum. It's like an avalanche. The more weight and speed that you gather, the harder it's going to be to stop it and to completely stop this insurrection altogether. And that's what's happening. Everybody's just sitting back and saying, well, when it comes after me, I'll be ready. Let me tell you something. You're going to be just like the McCloskey couple in St. Louis. When you get 300 people in your front yard, you're not going to be able to stop that. And they didn't really stop it. They certainly might have shown a presence of being armed and discouraged any more violent damage or violence from taking place, but they didn't stop it. Those people were dancing around on their front lawn and they were saying, we're going to kill you, we're going to kill your dog, we're going to burn your house down, I'm going to live in that bedroom, I'm going to live in that bedroom over here, taunting them, humiliating them, terrifying them. And people just sit there and watch the video, and they watch it and they go, yeah, if that would come to my house, that's why I carry my concealed carry pistol. That's why I carry my Glock everywhere I go. Well, you need to be trained with that Glock, not just going to the shooting range and popping cans off twice a year. But the problem's bigger than that. The problem is guys like Keese Love. This is what these guys think of you. And they might walk right past you every day with a smile on their face, and they'll turn on you like that. And they feel justified. And white people have been conditioned over the past, 50 years that we just need to look the other way and accept it. Just don't make eye contact, don't make trouble. If they're stealing, that's okay, just let it go. If they're hurting somebody, just don't get involved, just pretend not to notice, and that's okay. We'll just pretend that it didn't happen. So this has been building for years. And now you see these political figures, like in Hugo, Minnesota, standing 50 people in front of a house with 3 little white girls and screaming at them, terrorizing them, that they'll burn this fucking city down, they'll burn this house down, and get out of the house, it belongs to us. Really? It belongs to you for what? What did you do exactly? Did you pay the mortgage? Did you have an excellent credit rating? No? You're not paying the rent? Then it doesn't belong to you. But white people, just like these girls did, they panicked, they went inside, closed the door. Hopefully they called the police, and I hope the police responded. But more than likely they were so terrified, which is what these organizations want. They want to terrify and intimidate you. They probably just closed the door and hid in a spot. Hopefully the problem would just go away. So, you guys, you think this problem's going to go away by itself? Or you listen to Michelle Obama talk in her dog whistle when she said on her speech last night for the Democratic Convention, if you want the chaos and violence to stop, then you better vote for Joe Biden. I wonder what she meant by that. That was pretty clear. If you want it to stop. Meaning, if Joe Biden doesn't get elected, this violence is only going to continue and get worse. So, there's my food for thought on that. And I hope the police catch good old Keese Love, and I hope that he incurs numerous injuries in the process of his arrest. I hope that people are praying for Adam Hayner, and he and his girlfriend both make a speedy recovery. And just watch your back, people. Be politically active. Get out and vote. That's it. Watch your 6. This is Bob Smith. Blood makes you relatable. Loyalty makes you family. Until next time, out.